Online classes can be arranged in many formats. For some of you, this might be a new thing. So in this video, I'm going to discuss how do online classes work, which format is most valuable or most beneficial for the students, and which format is most valuable or most beneficial for the teachers. Ideally, it should be a win-win situation, and we will discuss how you can make a win-win situation while teaching online. So watch this video till the end and you will get a lot of value from this video. And we are starting right after this short break. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tahir, and if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. Because I make videos about online teaching and how to conduct online classes, and there are many tools available which teachers can use and also students. And because there are multiple tools available for the same purpose, so sometimes it causes confusion in the mind of my audience that which tool they should use. So I hope that this video will clear many concepts when you will understand what are various formats and what is the best tool for any particular type of classes. Now let us first talk about the very basic model of online teaching, which is one-to-one tutoring or one-to-many tutoring, where there is one teacher using a video conferencing software and a whiteboard. Some of the video conferencing software, they already have whiteboard integrated into them, so you can use that. Otherwise you can use two different applications, and you are teaching to a single student or multiple students online live. So this is a one-to-one or one-to-many setup for tutoring. So in this setup, you and your students both need some device, an internet connection, and some know-how of the technology. For example, how to use a video conferencing software or how to take notes on a whiteboard application. So these kind of things. But this is the least amount of technology awareness your students need and you as a teacher need to conduct this type of online teaching. And this type of teaching is most beneficial for students because they are getting a lot of value. And in order to be a win-win situation for both teacher and student, you should be getting a lot of payment for that. But the problem is that a lot of students, they cannot afford to pay what you deserve for this kind of tutoring, because you are spending your time, which is the most valuable asset for you, on a single student or maybe 2 or 3 or 10 students. There are some other online teaching models available which you can use, and now I am going to discuss two of those models which you can use as a school, as a college, as a university, as well as an individual. So the first of this model is called blended online classes or blended delivery. So this model is very close to the physical classroom model, because now what you are doing is you are moving some of your classes online while you are maintaining some of your classes in the physical classroom. So if, for example, you were a college and you were used to have 10 rooms, now you only need 5 rooms, because half of your classes are going online and now rooms will be available for other classes, for other students, whenever you ask them to join a physical classroom. So in order to deliver contents in a blended delivery model, you need a software which is called learning management system. And this learning management system has certain features which help you deliver your contents. And what are those features? This I have discussed in detail in another video which you can watch. I will put a link here. All the practices are same. The structure of the class is still the same. You have assignments, you have quizzes, you have discussions. You still have to log into your learning management system every day or at least twice or 3 times a week. And in American institutes, they impose restrictions on students that they must log into their learning management system at least 2 or 3 times a week. And because in a learning management system, you can monitor, you can see how much time a particular student has logged in and what he was working on. If a student comes to your physical classroom, you know that the student is present. In the same manner, you can monitor the progress of the students and the time they are spending on their assignments, their quizzes, and how many attempts they have made on a particular quiz, all types of things. So as a teacher, what is going on now is that you have to do some extra work because you have to prepare lectures, you have to pre-record some videos, you have to make assignments in a particular format, and sometimes you have to put some audio comments on your documents as well to explain further. And you will understand in a minute, if you watch this video full, that why this model is best for schools, colleges and universities, the blended delivery model. Now this blended delivery offers some flexibility to students. So in blended you have synchronous classes, you have asynchronous classes, and you have physical classes where students have to attend a classroom in your building. So all three elements are present. Now let's move to the next model, which is asynchronous delivery, non-blended, completely online. So here there are no live sessions. Everything is online. Students don't have to come to physical classroom. So this model is suitable for more mature students, but still there will be some involvement of teachers. They still have to monitor the progress. Now in this asynchronous model, which is not very popular both for teachers and students simply hate this model, and you might have seen many protests against this type of model, because in this emergency some institutes directly went from physical teaching to asynchronous delivery, and this is a big step because there were some other steps involved. First of all, you have to make sure that you and the students both have the technology, the resources, the software available. They have the training. Your teachers have the training of a learning management system. Your students have training for learning management system, how to use them. Then internet is available. Internet has sufficient bandwidth. So you have to make sure that all these things are there. Then you move on to completely asynchronous delivery. So this is normally the way you should do. But some institutes I have seen in Pakistan in particular, they straight away move from physical to asynchronous. They just dump everything online and they ask students to go online and do whatever you can do. And the result was a disaster. Although I am not favoring students in the sense that they are fighting against the technology. You cannot fight with the technology. Technology always wins. You cannot say we don't want online teaching. No, it's wrong. Your demand should be to ask the authorities to train their teachers, to upgrade their system, and wait until the time is right for this online switch. Online teaching was already on a rise before this pandemic. This is not just something which emerged out of this pandemic. No. Online teaching was already on a rise trend. The only problem was that these countries, like developing countries, they react too slow. They don't have resources. They never thought about online teaching. And there is another problem with this asynchronous delivery. The biggest challenge here is student engagement. How to engage students? For this you need two things. Number one, high quality teachers, and number two, high quality engaging contents. So these two elements are in addition to the technology. Technology must be there. A good learning management system must be there. No. The last model I want to discuss is called online courses, where the product means your videos, your assignments, your exercises, your activities, they all are uploaded to a marketplace or to a personal website of the teacher. So this is another model of online teaching or online classes, which is normally used for online professional courses. Now this model is most beneficial for teachers, for the person who is creating these courses, because that person has created a course once, uploaded all the videos, all the assignments, all the activities. Students are continuously buying that course and the teacher or the course creator is getting the money. Very simple. Then what is the problem? Now before I discuss what is the problem, you should understand that online tutoring, the first model, is a synchronous live delivery. So there is no need for storing anything. In all of the three models, your contents are stored in cloud, in online storage somewhere. It could be in your Google Drive, it could be in your learning management system, or it could be in the marketplace such as Udemy, Skillshare. These are some of the marketplaces. or on your personal website. And for personal websites, teachers normally use Teachable, Thinkific, Podia. All these platforms are available for teachers to upload their online courses. So what happens is, because there is a lot of competition, when you go online, the value of your courses is still the same if you have the same contents, but because of the competition, the value proposition of your company goes down, because there are a lot of good contents available at comparable prices. Because prices is not an issue. I have created my course once, now I can give it to you in $10, $5, $20, doesn't matter. If I get a lot of students, I can offer my courses at a very low price. So the best way to increase your value is start creating contents, start adding value. So when you start adding value by these contents, pushing those contents into your courses online, because they will stay there. You can still earn money from those contents, but you have to act fast. So how to act fast? Contact people or professors who have video contents. Ask them to rent their contents to you, and you can put their contents on your courses. So if your contents are good, you will beat the competition. If you start focusing on subject by topic and create contents, and video contents are most powerful, and you rent contents and put on your website, offer those courses as an institute, you can still thrive. You will also be able to get international students. My request to you who are young, energetic, you have energy, start creating contents. Start making videos of your own. The world is changing. Nobody will look whether you are a doctor or not. If you have compelling contents, people will buy from you. So, don't waste time. I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.